Dominick Wintner went out to Escondido High School Friday afternoon to cover the game between Santa Fe Christian and Francis Parker. Dominick?
Thanks, Stormy. Yes, I'm out here at Escondido High School where we have Division 5 championship action between Santa Fe Christian and Francis Parker. We don't know a whole lot about these two teams, so let me break it down for you. First, we're going to start with Francis Parker. Francis Parker loves to throw the ball. They're so strong through the air. They're led behind quarterback Gabe Harrington, who in these playoffs has thrown for 346 yards and 6 touchdowns. On to Santa Fe Christian. They run the ball strong. They're led behind their 2-star running backs, Tony Miro and Hakeem Bream. It'll be really interesting to see how these two offenses come at each other. It's run the ball versus throw the ball. Which one's going to come out on top? Whichever team plays stronger and better defense out here today should be able to walk away with that championship. Let's roll those highlights.
Work hard, play hard. A little Wiz Khalifa there. Just what the Santa Fe Christian Eagles would have to do if they wanted to beat Francis Parker like they did in the last game of the regular season, 35-17. But this is the championship and everything's changed. We'll start the action in the first quarter. First drive of the game for Santa Fe Christian as they would get that running game started right off the bat. The option pitch to senior Connor Keith delivered perfectly for 41 yards down the right sideline, which would set up perfectly for the 2-yard quarterback keeper by Hunter Vaccaro, 7-0 SFC. On the ensuing drive for Francis Parker, quarterback Gabe Harrington would get things started through the air as he delivers a 30-yard pitch and catch to number 8 Hank Childs for the Parker touchdown, 7-7 now. Hold on a minute though, says Santa Fe Christian. We can pass the ball too, as Hunter Vaccaro steps back and finds his running back Tony Miro down the left sideline, and Tony thought he was in, but they will mark him down just short of the touchdown. On the next play, they'd get back to their running game and run it outside for the touchdown, 14-7 Santa Fe Christian. SFC would come right back down and put another 7 on the scoreboard, making it 21-7 Santa Fe Christian. The second quarter would be the defensive quarter for Santa Fe Christian, as it would block that punt there, intercept Harrington for just the second time in these playoffs, force Parker to go for it on 4th down, and SFC would get the ball back there, and then the Santa Fe linebackers would slip right through the line untouched to get a hold of Harrington on that play. Solid quarter defensively for them. To the third we go. Hunter Vaccaro would do it again on the option. Quarterback keeper cutting left and sprinting into the end zone. He'd finish with 87 yards on the ground and 3 touchdowns, making it 28-7 now, Santa Fe Christian. To the fourth, with just 6 minutes left to play, Parker trying to get another thing started. They'll just use a little trickery as the ball gets back to Harrington, who will olay Jerry Harper out of the way, heave it up for Milan Marrero, and he'd come down with it for a gain of 60 yards, which would set up nicely for the Jesse Brookins touchdown. 2-point conversion good, 31-15 now, with under 3 to play. On 4th down, Harrington looks for anyone, avoids the defender, but would be short of the first down and the championship, as Santa Fe Christian would hold them off again. Final score, 31-15 Santa Fe Christian. They'll move on to the state championships and play against Rio Honda Prep in the preliminary round.
So there you have it. Santa Fe Christian was able to hold them off once again, just like they did on the final game of the season. They'll end up being the Division 5 champions and taking it all the way home. Congratulations to Santa Fe Christian and their team. Back to you.
Watching the Division 1 through 4 games that we forget about Division 5.
I completely agree with you, Rebecca. Every team, no matter the division, goes out there equally determined to win a CIF title, and they really just leave their hearts out there on the field.
Oh yeah, you can definitely see the love for the game and how they play from start to finish.